Hello financial fans, it is 2023, we're into the second trading day is behind us already for this year, so it's going by pretty fast. And as of right now, my portfolio is up 2.7% for this brand new year. Now that's coming off of a very bad year, so 2.7% looks like a huge margin of success there. And today my portfolio was up 1.66%, 1 2/3% there today alone. And the S&P 500 was up 0.75%, so I beat the S&P 500 today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average 30 stocks was up 0.4%, so I beat the Dow Jones Average, and I beat the NASDAQ, which was up 0.69%. So I'm doing well so far with the year-to-date. Did I mention that? Let's go year-to-date, 2.7% increase year-to-date. And we'll take a look at the positions I have right now. These are the stocks I own. There's lots of them, and probably about 65 stocks or 60 stocks that I own. And I'll just mention the names of them if you want to look them up. AGNC is one of these stocks I own, and ARCC, also ASX, and some of these are exchange traded funds, so AGNC, ARCC, ASX, BETZ, that's bets, that's the gambling stock, gaming stock as they say, BIDU, BIG is Big Lots, a retail outlet. BNGO is a pharmaceutical type stock. BP, now that of all the stocks I've mentioned so far, BP is the first one that actually shows a profit for me. If I were to sell it, I'd make a profit. Plus BP pays has paid for years a good dividend. But most of my stocks, if I sold them right now, I'd sell them at a loss, but I'm hanging on to them. A lot of them are good dividend paying stocks, and so I'm happy where I'm at, and I think 2023 will be a good year, but I said that also about 2022. I thought 2022 would be good. It was a good year for me because there's more going for me. There's a big rumble. I wonder what that was. But all is going well for me. The stocks that I am holding on to, a lot of them do pay good dividends, and I'm just waiting for things to turn around. BIDU, I mentioned that probably. BIG, Big Lots, yes. BNGO, I mentioned. BP, I mentioned. BTG, one of my holdings. BTI is one of my holdings, which is also up, and there's showing a profit for the year. Citibank, CAG, ConAgra shows profit in my portfolio. CHY is one of my holdings. CIG, CIM. Let me roll this scroll bar down here a little bit. CIM. Dow, DOW, and DRIV, that's electric vehicle stock. DVN. I'm holding on to these and not doing any panic selling. ET is another stock I hold that has a profit in my portfolio. If I were to sell it, I would be showing a profit. Ford, F, is in my portfolio. GILD. By the way, I expect Ford to do well this year. GOOG, that's Google. That's down a lot, and I thought that was a sure thing. GT, Goodyear Tire. HAIL, HAIL, another vehicle stock. ITUB is one of my holdings. KARS, another vehicle stock. KEY, LCID is electric vehicles. No, what is that? I can't read the writing on the wall there, but it looks like UT, but that can't be right. LIT is one of my holdings. MBT, META. META is Facebook. Used to be FB symbol. Where are we there? MFC, MO, NIO, electric vehicle stock. NLY is one of my holdings. NRG is one of my holdings. And NVS is one of my holdings. NYCB is in there in my portfolio. OGN, OMF, which I call oomph, OMF, PACP, PARA is one of my holdings. That's Paramount, where I used to work. I've had lots of checks from Paramount, but not from the Paramount stock. PBR, PM is up since I've been holding on to it, and it pays a good dividend. QCOM, QCOM, SBSW, and SID, those are all my holdings. SMFG. SPY is an exchange traded fund that tracks the S&P 500 index. If you just want to trade the S&P 500 index, get the SPY. It has a low expense ratio, and it's going to mimic the S&P 500. TEF, I own TTOO. By the way, SPY, since I've owned SPY, it's gone down in value. Let's see, TTOO, UFO, that's space technology. I think it's an exchange traded fund. UMC is one of my holdings. VALE is one of my holdings, and it is up just barely since I've been holding on to it. I expect big things of VALE. VEV, electric vehicle stock, I own, and VNQ and VOO, and VTI, VTRS, VZ, Verizon. I think Verizon should do well this year. Workhorse is the stock which is down most of all the stocks I own, and WKHS is the symbol. I'm going to be holding on to that for a while. X, US Steel. Let's see what that's doing. It's up since I bought it. And XOM, ExxonMobil, is up quite a bit since I've been holding on to it. XRX is down since I've owned it, and ZIM is still down since I've owned it. But those are all the stocks and the exchange traded funds that I own. If you can, if you have the mind for stocks, that's one thing. But the thing that's more important is, do you have the stomach for it? Can you wait out a long down spiraling stock market and hold on and know that you have value there? You just got to wait for it to be seen by other people. So that'll be my first report of the year, and I hope all is going well for you. And if you have stocks that you believe greatly in, mention them in the comments, but don't make it sound like, go buy this stock, you're going to get rich or anything, because that's not how it works. Sometimes stocks go up and sometimes they go down, and nobody can predict which stock will be going up next. Well, actually anybody can predict that. It might not be accurate, but they can predict it. And I thank you very much for watching.